I got a feeling this one's gonna need some love. Poor thing's been taped together. Nobody could be bothered to put a screw in it. Let's just tape it. Oh, they taped it all the way to the bottom. Holy crap, really? No, don't take the sticker. Oh, yeah, I can take that sticker off. Yeah. A moment of sidetracking. I almost forgot about this guy. We need to get that battery out of there. Get out of there, you. There. Now I can sleep a little better. Darn cursed batteries. You know how many motherboards that I have that were ruined by these things? Well, I guess I could show you. I had one. What did I do with it? Oh. It's over here. Yep. That motherboard's toast. It ruined the onboard floppy and IDE connectors, and that one there ruined the memory sockets. And these were both socket 3s, so Pentium, I guess Pentium or 486 motherboards. Dang it. There, cleaned it up a little bit. And got one ground trace back there. Looks like it got ate up, but that little SMD there seems okay. So this motherboard should work. We'll put it on the play with later pile. Play with later pile. Power wash. Alright. Since there's no screws holding this on, we can just there's a full computer in here. I didn't know that. It's why they put the hard drive there, not here where it's supposed to go. It's missing the floppy. Missing the floppy. And here's the cable. And the hard drive is not plugged in. Looks like somebody ripped it out. And we got one of these batteries. Railback, huh? Does it have an onboard? It does have an onboard battery. Dang it. That started to go too. Alright. Can I get in there without accidentally cutting things? Things I don't want to cut. Well, we're going to pull that card out anyway to fix the pins. Okay, so here's that big computer we pulled out. We got a turbo button and a reset button. Power, turbo, and hard drive LED, and a key lock switch. This is pretty much the decked out case you would have got if you had bought a standard AT case. This is a 386. I believe it's an SX, although it's kind of hard to see it in there. Well, the motherboard's going to have to come out. I thought it had a bad power supply, so I grabbed a good known working power supply. Wouldn't power on. Pulled all the cards out, wouldn't power on. unplugged it. Now the other power supply, when I unplugged it from the motherboard, it would not turn on. So I don't know if that's because the power supply requires a load to come on. This one doesn't. I'll go ahead and plug it back in right quick. And it's plugged in. And turn it on. Nothing. Now, the way I figured out what it was, well, there's actually a couple of things. That little plastic tab, when you're installing these motherboards, there's a little slot that underside of that tab has to go into. If you look, the motherboard is sloping down. It's sitting up and it's not even attached. So whoever installed this motherboard didn't ever checked it, so this motherboard's permanently warped after all these years. But anyway, getting back to this power, the way you can test it, this is the 12-volt line. Take off the 12-volt line, then turn the power on. See what happens. Ah, see? It is our 12-volt tantalum capacitors. One of those little buggers is dead shorted, and the computer's going to complain because it doesn't have enough voltage to run. It's only now running on 5 volts. So yeah, tantalum capacitors need to be replaced. So that's what I'm doing right now in the process of taking the motherboard out. And that's when I noticed the motherboard's crooked. And these screws don't want to come out. I think the underside is unscrewing with me. Unscrewing with me. And it should be just 2 screws. And oh, I wanted to check the orientation here because I want to be able to put this back on right. That's the turbo switch. The blue and white. The yellow and white is the turbo LED. Then this is the key lock switch. Speaker. And the last one is the reset switch. And the motherboard should slide. There it is. Slide out. I'll show you that. See that little groove back there? That little is supposed to slide underneath that or lock in there, and they didn't do it that way. Yep. 386DX25 with, I believe I saw, yeah, these are 1 meg SIMs or SIPs. These are SIPs actually. They have pins. You don't see these very often, and I don't really want to pull them out because they're easy to break. In fact, it looks like this had more memory in it before. It looks like they broke one of the pins off. Yeah, see that? So, and I don't remember what this, I think this is for a memory expansion. It's a flip backwards ISA. And we got 1 BIOS chip. I think on the 486s and the newer 386s on up, they had the high and low BIOS. And our battery didn't do too much damage. It just right there localized that one little trace. Right there might be a little questionable. But, yep, I would just replace all those caps right there. I don't carry these in stock because they're expensive little buggers. Let's see. See if I can figure out what. And sometimes you can tell by looking at them what their value is. No, I can't. No, you can't either. Alright, so that's something to work on at a later date. I'll put it on a little note on there. Replace the power caps. So that's it for this one. We might go ahead and, well, I don't know, put the case aside for now and grab one of the other ones. And I mean, I've got several motherboards over there that would work just well in here, and I can fix this at my leisure.